Hello student, welcome in this lecture. Myself P.S. Patil. Today I am going to explain our fourth chapter. The name of that chapter is Aliphatic hydrocarbons. In that I am going to explain alkynes. Here the content of today's lecture is there. So I am going to explain what are alkynes, physical properties of alkynes, and after that we will see the industrial preparation of alkynes. These parts we will discuss in the today's lecture. Okay?
Hydrocarbons means the organic compound which containing carbon and hydrogen atom are known as a hydrocarbon. These hydrocarbons are classified into four categories. The first one is alkane, alkene, alkynes and cyclic compound. So out of these four, we have already discussed two hydrocarbons, that is alkane and alkene. Now in the today's lecture, we are going to discuss the alkynes. Alkynes are unsaturated hydrocarbon containing carbon-carbon triple bond. Alkynes are unsaturated hydrocarbon which containing carbon-carbon triple bond in their molecule. Okay. Similar to alkene, they are unsaturated hydrocarbon. Unsaturated means what? The compound which containing either carbon-carbon double bond or the compound which containing carbon-carbon triple bond. And saturated compounds are nothing but the compound which containing carbon-carbon single bond. So alkanes are saturated hydrocarbons while alkene and alkynes are unsaturated hydrocarbon. Okay student? These alkynes have 4 hydrogen less than the alkanes. Hence, the general formula for these alkynes are CnH2n minus 2. This is the general formula for alkynes. And it has 4 hydrogen less than the alkanes. Here, total 6 hydrogens are present, right? In the alkane, while in alkyne there is only 2 hydrogens are present. So 4 hydrogens are less than the alkane. Hence the general formula for this is CnH2n minus 2. Okay. This presence of triple bond. The presence of triple bond in alkynes is the characteristics of these alkynes. Presence of triple bond in alkynes, it is the characteristics of alkynes because this is a reactive center and at this center all reaction takes place. That's why it is the characteristics of the alkynes. Okay. The first member of this alkyne family is acetylene. Hence, it is also called as a acetylene series. Okay. It is clear. In the exam, the question is, what are alkynes? Such questions are asked. In that, you have to write down alkynes are unsaturated hydrocarbon containing carbon-carbon triple bond in their molecule. Then, alkynes have 4 hydrogen less than the alkane. Hence, the general formula for alkynes is CnH2n minus 2. And the first member of this alkyne series is acetylene. That's why it is also called acetylene series. So you have to write down up to this point the answer. Okay. Then we see the physical properties of alkyne. Our next point is physical properties of alkyne. So the first physical property, similar to alkane and alkene, alkynes also shows the same physical property. So the first physical property is alkanes are soluble in non-polar solvent because they are non-polar in nature. means they are soluble in benzene, ether, chloroform, etc. while insoluble in polar solvents such as water. This is a first physical property. Uh, they are soluble in non-polar solvent. Because in the previous lecture we have discussed like dissolves like. Non-polar compounds are dissolved in non-polar solvent while polar compounds are dissolved in polar solvent. This part we have already discussed. That's why these alkynes are non-polar in nature. They are weakly polar. Alkynes are weakly polar. Hence they are soluble in non-polar solvent. Okay, this is the first physical property of alkynes. Then the second physical property is the density is less than that of the water. It is not more than 1. So the density it is less than the water density. This is the second. Then third physical property is as the number of carbon atom increases, their boiling point also increases. Suppose here we consider the example acetylene and we consider the example propine. 3 carbons are there, so this is propine, this is acetylene. The boiling point is 75 minus 75 degrees Celsius, while here the boiling point is 23 minus 23 degrees Celsius. As the number of carbon atom increases, the boiling point is also increases. Why? Because the surface area is increases, and that's why the boiling point is also increases. Okay, then this is third. Then fourth physical property is as the branching increases, the boiling point decreases. When the branching is increases, the surface area get decrease, and that's why the boiling point is also decrease. So these are four physical properties of alkyne. Okay, you have to remember these four physical properties of alkyne. After that we see the preparation reactions of alkynes. Preparation reactions of alkynes. So there are two preparation reactions of alkyne. The first one is industrial preparation and the second one is laboratory preparation. Industrial preparation and laboratory preparation. In the industrial preparation, we prepare the alkynes in large scale, while in the laboratory preparation, we prepare the alkynes in a small scale. So first, we see the industrial preparation of alkynes. We know that acetylene, it is the most important member of this family, right? Acetylene, it is the first member and it is most important member of this family. Hence, for the preparation of acetylene, there are two main sources are used to produce the acetylene. Okay, so first preparation reaction of acetylene is from calcium carbide. The first industrial preparation reaction of acetylene is from calcium carbide we can prepare the acetylene. So calcium carbide, the formula for calcium carbide is CaC2. So when this calcium carbide react with water, that is H2O, it gives acetylene. It gives acetylene and calcium oxide. This is acetylene. Okay, so this calcium carbide itself, it is prepared by the reaction of this calcium carbide, it is prepared by the reaction of coke plus calcium oxide. When coke and calcium oxides are react, they form calcium carbide. This reaction takes place at 2000 degrees Celsius temperature. So very high temperature is required, and coke and calcium oxide react with each other and they form calcium carbide. This coke is obtained from coal, and this calcium oxide is obtained from limestone. So it is obtained from coal, it is obtained from limestone, and they react at this temperature, 2000 degrees Celsius temperature, and they form calcium carbide. And this calcium carbide react with water and it form a acetylene. Okay. So this is the first industrial preparation reaction of alkynes. Then we see the second industrial preparation reaction of alkynes. The second industrial preparation, it is from methane. From methane we also prepare the acetylene. So we take a methane molecule. When it oxidizes partially at 1500 degrees Celsius temperature, this indicate heat. This triangle indicate heat, and at this temperature we oxidize this methane molecule and there is a formation of acetylene plus CO plus H2. So we balance this reaction here. So 2 moles and 2 moles and 10. We get acetylene as a product. When methane is partially oxidized at 1500 degrees Celsius temperature, it forms acetylene and CO, carbon monoxide, and H2 is the byproduct. Okay. So in this way we can prepare acetylene on large scale in the industrial preparation. So student, you have to remember these two industrial preparation reaction. It is very important. Sometime ask in the exam also, write down the any one industrial preparation of alkynes. So it is very simple. So you have to remember it. Okay. Thank you.
Okay student, now in the today's lecture we have discussed what are alkynes, then physical properties of alkynes, and first industrial preparation of alkynes. This part we have seen in the today's lecture, and in the next lecture we will see the laboratory preparation reactions of alkynes. Okay.